Hi, Jackie, and whoever else may be watching. I'm Ricky, and I'm a freshman at Delaware Valley University majoring in zoo science, and this is my microphone interview. Let's hear it for Jackie and Diego. They did an excellent job showing off for you. We would like to thank you all for joining us today at Oceans of Fun. We currently house 2 California sea lions and 2 harbor seals. We are dedicated to the field of marine mammal science and education. We focus on animal care and educating about the environment and conservation with the help of our flippered friends. Speaking of flippered friends, I would like to introduce you to Diego, who is working with his trainer Jackie. He's a 12-year-old male California sea lion weighing 450 pounds. Also joining us is another star with his trainer Jackie. Bumper is a 7-year-old male harbor seal weighing 150 pounds. Let's put our hands together for our stars. As you can see, we have 2 very different animals on stage. Seals and sea lions are very close cousins, but there are 3 easy ways to tell them apart. The first difference is that a sea lion has ear flaps on the side of their head called external pinnae. A seal, on the other hand, has internal ears. So all you are able to see is a small hole about an inch behind the eyes. The second difference is how they use their front flippers. Sea lions have very large and powerful front flippers. They use them to propel themselves through the water at speeds of up to 20 to 25 miles per hour. A seal, on the other hand, has smaller front flippers, about the size of a human hand. In the water, their front flippers are used for steering, but their hind flippers move in a side-to-side motion called sculling. This propels them at speeds of up to 15 to 20 miles per hour. Diego is going to demonstrate how he can move through the water using a natural behavior called porpoising. And now Bumper is going to demonstrate how he can move through the water using a natural behavior called surfing. The final difference between a seal and a sea lion is how they move up here on land. A sea lion has what is called a rotating hip bone. This allows them to rotate their hind flippers up underneath their belly and walk on land using all 4 flippers. A seal is not able to move this way. They will contract their stomach muscles to move along the land, kind of looking like an overgrown caterpillar. Now that we have highlighted a few of these differences between a seal and a sea lion, hopefully you will be able to tell these 2 very different species apart. Diego and Bumper did a fabulous job highlighting those differences. One of the more commonly asked questions we get here is, how do you train your animals? We use a technique called bridge and target training. Our bridge is a clicker. It lets the animal know that they did a good job and that their reinforcement is coming soon. To target simply means to touch. For instance, Diego is touching or targeting the tip of his nose to a target pole or a trainer's hands. We will eventually fade that target away and communicate with signals using our hands and voice. We use positive reinforcement to train our animals. This means we give them a reward whenever they do something correct. We use a variety of reinforcement. As you can see, we use lots of fish. This is called a primary reinforcer. We also use secondary reinforcers. These can be any toys they like to play with, rub downs by their trainers, and even your applause. All these things are very fun and positive for our animals. Diego did a great job demonstrating how we train. Let's give him a round of applause. An important aspect of training is husbandry care. We must be able to provide medical attention in a comfortable setting, so it is very important that a trainer examine an animal daily. Presenting their flippers, eyes, ears, mouth, and even tails is part of each animal's daily routine. Training animal husbandry behaviors makes any medical work restraint-free and the entire experience as comfortable for the animal as it is for the trainer. Examples of husbandry behaviors that our animals know are voluntarily giving blood, laying out for x-rays and ultrasounds, and even brushing their teeth. Let's give Bumper a great big round of applause for demonstrating some of his husbandry behaviors.